Stephen A. Smith says Tank Davis is top 5 pound-for-pound fighter in the world, and a lot of boxing fans don't like it. It's kind of like real boxing people got mad at Creed for the Creed 3 storyline, which obviously that's what the Rocky franchise was built on. It was a fantasy like Mariah Carey. That's exactly what it was built on. It was built on to be a fantasy, you know. And a lot of people, well, you know, he got out of jail and nobody goes to jail that long and still can win a world title. And like nobody in his name Italian Stallion with the record that Rocky had beat a guy like Apollo Creed. That's the beauty of it. But part of the pound for pound list is popularity. And you know, the other side of the pound for pound list, the huge part of it is the eye test. You know, a lot of people in the eye test, and then not just that, for a lot of people it just continues to be it's your opinion. That's what it is. It's your God-given opinion. And a lot of people can get mad and say what they want to say, but it's your God-given opinion. So, you know, there's no set list. The people hear the Ring list and Ring magazine list, and they get pissed off. I don't know all this damn traffic coming on today, but shit, a nigga about to make his move out here, and they could be mad all they want to. I'm gonna make a move. Dang, that's why I hate getting off at 5 o'clock. But yeah, it's your opinion. So, you know, some people got more power, but there's no set pound for pound list. I mean, it's like the equivalent, if you don't really follow like power rankings. But the difference is on power rankings, the end, you know, most of them teams gonna have to play each other. But, you know, casuals is who boxing is targeting. That's who the sport is targeting. They targeting the casuals. And hardcore fans, they treat y'all like $2 comrades. And that's the truth. They don't respect y'all opinion. They don't respect what you want. They marinate everything. Everything is versed, you know, towards the casual fan. They say things. Remember Leonard Ellaby went on that Helen Yee, is that her name, show, and did an interview with her and said that the fans didn't want to see Crawford and Spence. He said, what fans want to see it? He ain't talking to us. We know the game. He can't run game on us. You know? So you know exactly, you know, that's what that demographic they targeted is, casual fans. And I give it to Stephen A. He gave Better BF his credit, so he know more than most of these casual fans. He know more than most of them. So you gotta give him respect like that. For him for giving Better BF his respect, because most casual fans don't know who Better BF is. So he watches the sport in some capacity. But do Tank, you know, you look at the foot speed when he moving, the hand speed, the power. Do he look the part? Yeah. Some people say, well, Mike Tyson didn't beat nobody. Well, that's people hearsay. Mike Tyson beat a bunch of formidable opponents. Then Trevor Burbick just whooped Muhammad Ali old ass. You know, and back then everybody can fucking fight. You know, Michael Spinks, one of the greatest light heavyweights of all time, and was a heavyweight champion, even though I felt like he robbed Larry Holmes. But nonetheless, so none of the caliber that Mike Tyson was beating at the age Mike Tyson was fighting and beating these guys. Tank Davis almost 30. Mike was a fucking kid, beating grown ass men. Youngest undisputed champion of all time. So, you know, but it's just the cachet when people look at the eye test. I've been around boxing so long that the eye test can fool you. That's why the majority, how I rate my fighters is who the ass they didn't whoop, who they didn't fought. That's how I look at it. Who asked you to whoop? That's how I look at it. Who asked you to whoop? Simple as that. Who asked you to tap? And I feel that's the most effective way to gauge a fighter is their resume. And you know, sometimes it's more than who they whoop. You know, what weight and all that bullshit to go with it and all that come with the sport. But if that's his opinion, that's his opinion. And yeah, obviously he has, you know, mass appeal across, you know, sports, and people respect Stephen A.'s opinion. They do. They do. But, you know, but if you look at Tank and look what he's doing and don't know the god name of the guys he fighting, you will say the same thing. And they trying to use the trick dice here to do the fake out and tell us that he's a superstar to be Ryan Garcia. But real boxing fans know, and real people in boxing know Ryan Garcia ain't did shit and ain't tried to do shit in boxing. He trying to fake it till he make it. In this sport, that don't work. At least not for long. At least not for long, it don't work. So, but, you know, I got a problem. I don't have a problem with it. You know, before you get to Stephen A. being a problem and saying the guy who cherry-picked every opponent that he got, and when he cherry-picked them, you know, it was a caveat behind it, like Canelo will draining somebody, fighting smaller guys, and then not putting a rehydration clause in it for them and shit like that. But it's a lot of shit wrong with boxing before we get to talk about what Stephen A. got to say. It's a lot what's wrong with boxing. How we don't get the fight when we want to see the fights and all that type stuff, and you know what I'm saying, the sanctioned belt body's not doing their job as a third party. A lot of payola going on here, a lot of peds going on here. I mean, we can go on and on and on and on and on and on and on. You know, fighters fighting once a year. Shit. So before we got a problem with Stephen A., we got a lot of other problems to address in boxing. Some laundry, a real long laundry list of problems that's to be had, that's to be fixed before we get to here. Throwing every event on pay-per-view because these fighters think they worth more than what they worth because they were spoiled. Just to keep them from going to the other side and all that other bull jive. You know? So, I mean, but, you know, if people want to say that, what does it matter? If people want to call Tank Davis the face of boxing after this, do you want to be the face of the nastiest restaurant or the nastiest sports drinking brand ever? No. It's the worst fucking era of boxing that I could think of. Shit, only thing good about this era is the females starting to get their just due. I mean, really, do you want to be the face of a nasty smelling, funky smelling cologne? Hell no. Hell no. Come on. So you really want to be the face of boxing right now? When everybody in the world knows it's terrible? I don't think so. I really don't think so. I don't think you want to be part of that brand. So, like I said before, you can be the face of boxing. You'll be the face of the era where the shit fell off in a decline. Even though Mayweather responsible for a lot of this. And I don't know if it was his true intent to nigga rig boxing like this, because I can't really call it if that was his true intentions. But he fucked it up. People think because you ain't got an O that you a terrible fighter or you can't do this, you did that. And I get caught up in that sometimes. This motherfucker that lost to Jungle Juice Jim or some shit like that. He ain't shit. You know, but like, you know, BoxRec don't tell the whole story. But, you know, before y'all start getting up in arms, I know it's slow in boxing right now. It's a slow fight week like a motherfucker. You got Ryan Garcia that talk like he got Tourette's or some shit. You got Tank Davis who talk like Hank Hill from fucking, matter of fact, Boomhauer from motherfucking King of the Hill. Ain't no swag about this fight. I mean, ain't nothing dope about it, bro. Like, I'm like, if it come, if it come. If it don't, I'm gonna be at a fucking white party when this shit on anyway. So, unless I cop out and don't go. But like I said before, man, I don't be respecting these fights like that no more, bro. But I don't have an issue. You know, he won't be he your top 5 pound for pound fighter. Guess what? It's an opinionated list. You don't get no awards for that. What Drake say? You don't get no awards for that. So yeah, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance. Get notifications. We go live and drop video. Financially want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole 9. Appreciate the love and support. Check out the Boxing News playlist. But yeah, I don't have an issue with it. It's your opinion. And like I said before, ain't no list prestigious no more, for real. Don't nobody, everybody with social media, everybody got a list. So it is what it is. Peace.